So you're wondering, is it time to upgrade my old reliable Makita Jobsite Radio to one of the newer generations of Jobsite Radio? So let's take a look at that in this video. Hey, this is John Young here with the Weekend Handyman. Today we're looking at one of the original Jobsite radios here from Makita. This model number, I've had this one forever. This is a BMR100. This is a simple FM radio. It has auxiliary line input somewhere down here, I believe it was. I don't remember where exactly it is. I've never used it. The idea is this is an FM radio that we used around the job site. Had a little whip antenna on it, 3-inch speakers on the sides. This has been used, I believe, I don't know if I've ever used the power adapter. It's been batteries, the 18-volt batteries and Makita batteries forever. Nice radio. It's done a nice job for us, and it's been used. As you can see, it's dirty. It's been there, done that. And I was wondering, is it something to upgrade? So I went and picked this up. This is, let me give you the model number. This is the XRM06. Now this is basically the top of the line Jobsite radio from Makita. First thing you should notice right off the bat is it is a little bit smaller than the older version. It's about a touch shorter, maybe about a 1/4 inch or so shorter, maybe not quite as wide, and just about the same, maybe a little bit less in depth. So very similar in size though. It features Bluetooth technology, so we can actually stream to the 06 where we couldn't do that with my original radio, which they did have a version in white that came out that had Bluetooth streaming. We go from a 3-inch speaker, one on each side, to a 3.5-inch speaker on each side. Now there's probably, we're starting to border on the biggest differences, because this one I think can get about 3 to 4 times as loud as my old one. I can turn them up so they're equal, and it's like I have half of the knob yet to turn up. When they're both on the same radio station and I turn them up all the way, I'll kind of have some seeming to have a little distortion from the speakers on my old one. The new one, I turn it up all the way, and it's designed to handle it a little bit better than the older one. So with the older one, I would have to turn it about 2 clicks down, and I would have a good sound and a good coverage. The new one, I can go and probably turn it down in 1 click, and it's got 4 times the sound pressure, so a lot more volume. The whip antenna, for one thing, is one of the changes, that it will come down and kind of tuck away, which is kind of a neat capability. On the front with the LED, we have our source, and I'm going to just turn this down because it's probably way up too loud. We've got a lot of LED lights in here, but the idea is that we can switch from our auxiliary Bluetooth input and back and forth, do some tuning and things. Really kind of a neat idea. We've got USB out, we have our auxiliary, there we go, there's the auxiliary in on this particular one, and then off we go. It'll show us some of the information from our FM station if we want to be able to see that, or from our Bluetooth device. So if you're into streaming and you're going to be near the radio, this could definitely be a good option for you. If you're into FM radio, the reception of this in stereo is equivalent to this in mono. What I mean by that is that they're both in stereo. This has a lot of static coming in over your FM, or I should say a lot of fuzz. Whereas if you turn this to mono, FM mono, it's getting a much better, it's seemingly cleaner signal. This can do that, but in stereo yet. So it has a little bit better tuner built into it overall. So louder, a little bit better tuner, Bluetooth capability. They both will use a variety of different batteries, and they also have their power adapters. Let me show you how this looks back here. Oops, there we go. There's our Makita battery, our one and only favorite batteries, but it'll use a variety of different Makita batteries, I think going all the way from the 7.2 all the way up to the 18-volt battery from Makita. Either way, if you found an older used one that was functional on some used website, what have you, it's probably going to get you by for quite a while, because they, again, are fairly bulletproof. But if you're looking for the newest technology, you want it a little bit louder, you want Bluetooth capability, you got to check out the newest model, which again is the XRM06. And of course, they got different units. Some have the 3.5-inch speakers, some have a 3-inch speaker in the newer models. Check them out. Links in the description below. You can find these out at Home Depot and a lot of different spots. This is John Young with the Weekend Handyman.
For more tips and how-to videos, go to weekendhandyman.com.